Good morning, everyone. Riley Foster here, coming to you from Mebane, North Carolina. Hey, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. How about that? I'm going to show you how to make that today, or how I make these out of scrap material. This will be times 10, so I did 10 of these this morning, but I set it up in stages so that you can check out, first of all, how it's made, the paint that I use, tools that I use. And again, every bit of this is out of recycled material, and I'm going to go through that, and I've got it set in different stages so you can see, well, obviously what it was and what it can be. So hold on one second and I'll get it set up on the tripod. All right, if you can't tell by now, this is an old refrigerant cylinder. This is what I use to make those sun faces. I use the cylinder. Sometimes I'll cut them out to where I can get flowers off of the top, but today I only wanted sun faces. And what I do is I measure the circumference of the bottle years ago. This is just a template out of it. I just mark roughly every approximately 2.5 to 3 inches. And that way it gives me a nice even set of rays all the way around, as you saw on that sun face. The first one I want lined up so that when it hangs, it'll hang fairly straight. Now you hear the fan in the background. I can't change any of that. I've got to suck all this smoke out of here. I surely do not want to be breathing any of that mess. So if I can get untangled here. All right, I'm using a thermodynamics plasma torch. Now what we're going to do is we're going to suck this smoke out as I'm going. So here we go. I tell you, it doesn't take long to cut these. And I've already cut out 10 this morning. So see, we're getting rid of all that nasty smoke. Throw that over there out of the way. When I cut out the face, I want to be centered up on that. I'm hoping, and you'll see. I hope that that's set up to where I can see it. Yeah. That's good. And again, all of this is freehand. If it wasn't freehand, it wouldn't be artwork. I could buy it at Wally World. So that's why I like doing these guys. There's one eye. There's 2 eyes. Give him a big smile. And this one I think I want big eyelashes or eyebrows on. So here we go. I'm moving fast enough to where it doesn't cut all the way through. Now I've got to run my ground on this cylinder. So I untangle it. There we go. And you can see what I want to do is start at the top of the face. Does not want to cut all the way through on the side here, so you have to slow down a little bit. That. go really quick. Like I said, I've done 10, or this will be the 10th one. See, I'm cutting different lengths of rays, and that just gives it that character. All the way back around to the other side. Alright. It's pretty much stage 1 of this. There we go. And as you can see, or I'll show you in just a second, that's all the kickoff that I get. These are all the tops. And again, like I said, I cut out 10 of these this morning, and I've got them at various stages. So hold on one second and we'll get right back. Well, maybe. It's kind of hard to hit pause with gloves on. So here we go. All right, guys, we're at the vise now. I wanted to show you this tool that I made. Well, the maker's mark on it is here, right here. 01, so 2001 is when I made this Sunface Clamp, I guess is what you would call it. I'll put my gloves on to keep me from chewing my hands up worse than they already are. So what we're looking at now is I had to have a way to open up these sun faces, or these cylinders. If you stick that in there, an old bicycle crank for the bottom, that's a good handle. The story behind these sun faces, a buddy of mine had an HVAC company, and as they used up these cylinders, by federal law, that you can't recharge them, reuse them, by a penalty of, well, whatever they want to stick to, I guess. But he couldn't find a way to get rid of them. They wouldn't take them at the recycling facility because they were afraid they were full of, well, flammable fuel or something of that nature. And these are, that's why I run the fan. The smoke coming off of those, you can't breathe that. It will mess you up. So what I did was I told him, I said, let me have a few of these and I'll see what I can do. And I cut up 6 or 8 of them, and I thought, boy, the bottom of them had really nice shape that you could make a nice face. And then cut up a few with my plasma torch and realized you can make faces, masks. I've done masks out of the sides and stuff. This press makes it a cakewalk. And all I do is crank that down, pull the ray back, and these make a nice flat sun face. And I don't know, so far I'm in a couple of minutes, and there's a sun. Now, what I did was I lose that. I welded up this little guy so it would fit in the vise. It's just a small punch, tighten that up. The one here is the one you want it to hang by. If you stick that in there, just ballpark, yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, there it is. There's a Sunface. Now, what I'm going to do, I'll continue on here shortly after I get my glove off. Hold on one second, and we're going to go to the anvil next. All right, here we are at the back of the Sunface. I'm going to put the maker's mark on it right quick, and then we're going to go to painting it. I don't think you need to see how I wash them or scrub them or clean them up. So what I'm doing is putting my RJF and the date on the back of these guys. Yep. And the year to date is 21. Yeah, that's simple. We are in it a couple of minutes. There's a Sunface, stamped and dated and ready to go to the hand wash. I use a rain barrel and Grease Lightning to clean them. And I think we can just pass on that and go on to the priming and painting. All right, check him out. Here he is, ready to be painted. And again, I love this color, Tuscan Sun. That's what it's called. And then that falls off, so congratulations. Oh, and by the way, I don't edit videos, so how they come out is how they come out. So here we go. Again, just getting a nice light dusting of paint on there. And yeah, I taught myself to be ambidextrous because it just makes sense. If you can do things with both hands, it saves time and aggravation and everything else. Love that color. Now you guys may notice I'm using the trigger from a Rust-Oleum spray paint, but when you buy one, it does not work this good. And I'll show you what I did shortly to make this trigger work really great, because it's made out of, excuse my language, cheap ass plastic from China. So what I did was I took it apart and I put metal trigger and plunger in it, and now it works really good and you don't wear your fingers out trying to paint, and you get a nice smooth coating. I'm going to leave this one where it is because I've got 8 or 9 more to go. And I normally put 2 coats of yellow on it and then dust it with the red, sunrise red or sunshine red. So, hold on one second. Now you can see how a refrigerant cylinder that was to be thrown away. God knows how much energy it takes to recycle one into a bicycle or a car bumper. But within just a few minutes, well, maybe, well, I've done 10 fairly quick. So you guys let me know what you think about getting sunshine on a cloudy day. Only here at Foster's Custom Steel. Let me know what you think. I want you to like and share. Get these videos out there and let other people learn how to do this stuff. And if not, just appreciate it yourself. Thanks. Have a great day.